Hi friends. We're going to keep reading poetry today because remember, April is National Poetry Month. That means it's all about poems. So today I brought a book to share with you called Where the Sidewalk Ends, the poems and drawings of Shel Silverstein. Have you ever read poems by Shel Silverstein before? You might have seen some of his poems in kindergarten or at other schools that you used to go to. So I'm going to read you a bunch of different poems today. They're all rhyming poems, and they're mostly pretty silly. So let's read them together, and you'll see what you think. The first poem is called It's Dark in Here. It's dark in here. I am writing these poems from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here. So please excuse the handwriting, which may not be too clear. But this afternoon, by the lion's cage, I'm afraid I got too near, and I'm writing these lines from inside a lion, and it's rather dark in here. Can you see in the picture? Somebody is inside that lion, reaching out to write a poem. So Shel Silverstein is the poet who wrote all these poems, but he's also an illustrator, and his drawings are super cool. So you can see actually this lion goes across 2 different pages, and there's somebody's little hand sticking out to write a poem. This poem is called 2 Boxes. 2 boxes met up upon the road. Said one unto the other, If you're a box, and I'm a box, then you must be my brother. Our sides are thin, we're caving in, and we must get no thinner. And so 2 boxes, hand in hand, went home to have their dinner. Think those are really boxes, or are there kids inside those boxes? This poem is called Boa Constrictor. You might have heard people singing this before like a song. I've heard people singing it like on a camping trip around the campfire. It goes like this. Let me show you the picture first. Uh-oh, that doesn't look too good. Boa Constrictor. Oh, I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor, a boa constrictor, a boa constrictor. I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor, and I don't like it one bit. Well, what do you know? It's nibbling my toe. Oh, gee, it's up to my knee. Oh, my, it's up to my thigh. Oh, fiddle, it's up to my middle. Oh, heck, it's up to my neck. Oh, dread, it's up... What happened? What was he going to say in the last one? Oh, dread, it's up to my head. But the head got eaten and he couldn't talk anymore. Silly. Okay, here's the next one. Okay, this one is very important, especially when we're at home trying to be healthy. Warning. Inside everybody's nose, there lives a sharp-toothed snail. So if you stick your finger in, he might bite off your nail. Stick it farther up inside, and he may bite your ring off. Stick it all the way, and he may bite the whole darn thing off. Don't pick your nose. Oh, this one's really sweet. This one's called Treehouse. I always wished I had a treehouse. See that beautiful picture of a treehouse? Treehouse. A treehouse, a free house, a secret you and me house, a high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house, is not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. We're all living in our street houses right now, but it's fun to imagine living in a tree house. This one's super silly. This one's called Lazy Jane. Wonder if you've ever felt like this before. Can you see it? Sometimes you can make a pattern with a poem that looks really cool. Lazy, 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 lazy Jane. She wants a drink of water, So she waits and waits and waits and waits and waits for it to rain. She's so lazy, she's not even going to get up and get her own drink of water. You want to try reading this one with me? This one's a fun one to read. Here, read it with me. Lazy Jane. Lazy, 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 lazy Jane. She wants a drink of water, so she waits and waits and waits and waits and waits for it to rain. So lazy. Okay, this one I'm going to read you before I show you the picture because the picture is so silly you're really going to laugh. This one's called The Planet of Mars. So he's talking about Martians or aliens who don't really exist. On the planet of Mars, they have clothes just like ours, and they have the same shoes and same laces, and they have the same charms and same graces, and they have the same heads and same faces, but not in the very same places. Look where this Martian has his face. Oh no, he has a face on his bottom. Okay, here's the last poem we're going to read together today. This one is called Oops. I gotta move so you can really see this one good. Oops. Down, upside, out, come all poems my. Found I can't but try do I. Around all them turn not can I. Down, upside, out, come all poems my. That did not sound right. I wonder what would happen if I read this poem starting at the bottom and going up to the top. Let's try. Read it with me if you want to. Ready? My poems all come out upside down. I cannot turn them all around. I do try, but can't, I found. My poems all come out upside down. Oops! That one worked better when we read it upside down. I hope you enjoyed those poems by Shel Silverstein from Where the Sidewalk Ends. So today is Thursday. I know usually I send you some mystery science on Thursday, but today instead of a science experiment, we're going to do a music experiment. So the link that I'm sending you today is a super cool site that you can get to any way. You can do it on your computer, you can do it on a phone, and you can do it on your iPad. But I really want you to try this one because I think you're going to love it. It's called Chrome Music Studio, and you get to do experiments with music. You get to play different sounds. You get to try making art that turns into songs, and you get to try making rhythms with drums. There's a lot of different things to try, and it's all free and it's all super cool. So I hope you'll have fun with that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.